What's up, my Glassic friends? How y'all doing today? I'm doing great. This is Glassic Gamer, and I'm coming at you with an episode of Banished. Woohoo! Now, Banished is a really cool game in that one individual designed it from start to finish. All the music, all the graphics, everything one person. That's amazing. And there's also mods for it, so that's even better. So, let's get started here. We'll start with a new map. Sounds good. We'll leave the climate to fair, disaster soft, medium, just to kind of give you the basic overview of how the game looks without having too crazy things happen. Now keep in mind, I do have this one modded, so there's going to be some changes that are not vanilla. But, hey, that's okay. So here we are. We've got our little settlers, and the first thing I like to do is hit pause, because we don't want to get too far without getting our things set up. So now I'm going to go to Tools. And we're going to get her... Now we don't want the map. We want to get this up and this right here. Now what this does, this gives us the ability to take a look and see what's going on here. This shows us all of our laborers, builders, fish farmers, and whatnot, and how we are doing for resources. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a house because, people need a place to sleep, a place to live. Without that, you're kind of out of luck. So, ooh, this is a nice flat one. Sweet. Usually you have like a little tiny area to just get started in and you have like no space to build. So let's go ahead and build. 2, 3, and we'll go with a 4th house. You know what? Let's go for broke. Let's go for 5 houses. 5 houses! Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and add a place to get some food. So we need food. I like using the fish farms. They're pretty cool. You can use the fish farms. That's a mod. The vanilla one will actually have fishing docks, which you can see here. I can show you those. We can use that instead. So fishing dock and fishing dock. Food is key in this game. You run out of food, you die. You starve. So let's go ahead and hit play and crank her up. I'm going to assign a couple people to build. There we go. They're going to pull the materials out of here, and they're going to dump them over here, and then a builder will build them. And it'll tell you when there's low supplies, so there's low stone. Oh no! Now we're going to need a woodcutter, so let's go to right here, and here we go, woodcutter. Now the reason we need a woodcutter is we need firewood. Silly. Alright, so let me put the woodcutter right there next to the stockpile. And then what'll happen is she can just pull right from here, and it's quick and easy. It makes it so much better. So how we doing on housing? Looking pretty good. Wow, they're already making babies. That's not bad. Logs are low. Alright, so now that we've got that, I'm going to go ahead and we'll make a logger. Let's see, where can we put our logger? We're going to put our logger down here, like so, kind of away from the village. That way it's got space to grow, get the environmental thing going on here, growing trees and such. We'll slap down an herbalist right near it. We'll put a little street down the middle, and then we'll throw in a hunter. Can I get myself a hunter here? There we go. And what else do we need? We need a gatherer. So we'll build a gatherer's hut. There we go. So we've got ourselves our little woodsy orientation of jobs going on down here. And up here we've got ourselves, well, we got a little question mark. That means we need some workers here. So let's get some fish farmers. Well, not fish farmers. We need fishermen. We don't have any fish cutters. Fishermen. And we'll throw 8 people there for now. So now this lets you assign professions, and you can always rearrange them as needed, which is great. So we'll free up one builder to be a laborer. And you'll see here, they're catching fish. Look at that, all that happy fish action. And the fish will then go to here once they catch it. Here we go. You'll see, here we go. Boom, fish. So we got food coming in. We've got some professions going. Now we need ourselves a... This one is a priority. We actually absolutely need to have that. So let's tell our little people here, you know, hey, we need some stone. Get some stone here. There we go. And they will run out and get some stone. Because we need to get the wood cutting built. If we don't get any wood, chopped for wood, we're going to be kind of in a rough shape for winter. Wow, they were making babies like crazy. We're going to have to build some more houses. Stone's low. Yes, we know that. You know, may not be a bad idea just to do this. Remove resources. Just flag that whole area. Clear cut. Oh, game save. When you get that little pause in the game, that's just a game save. No biggie. Don't freak out. What are we low on now? Logs and stone. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Now we've got ourselves a woodcutter, almost. I will assign one woodcutter. There we go. It's almost done. And there we are. We now have somebody to chop some wood. Let's set it for... Whoop, no. 2,000. Yeah, let's make it 800. Don't want to get too crazy. So as you can see, they're going to start bringing wood here. The wood will then get chopped by this professional, the woodcutter, and they don't have firewood. How great is that? So how's the fish production going? Fishy is adding up. We're doing good there. We've got some food coming in. But without that firewood... we're going to have some problems. So we need to get that wood going. There we go. See how she's chopping it up? Taking it from logs and making it firewood. Perfect. And how are we doing down here? They're clearing. Good. You know, I may make another stockpile because the stockpile is where we put stuff and it runs out really quickly if you're not careful. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to a stockpile. And I'll give it a little space. Ta-da! There we go. Now we can drop some stuff down. And while we're at it, I'm just going to let them catch up on some building here. There we go. They're building away. We can actually put in another house. There we go. And another. Because we are starting to really crank out some babies here, and they're going to need some housing. Look at that. Look at all the people in this house. That's craziness. There we go. So those two houses are queued up. How are we doing here? Oh, we need a logger. Forester. There you go. And we'll set the log limit to 2,000. Alright, so now we're going to start to get low on tools if we're not careful. See, they need wood. Come on, wood. Let me do this. I'm going to cancel the request to grab and just make it just wood. Grab all that wood. This way they're a little bit more focused. Let me go ahead and add more laborers. Come on, cut some trees here, people. Doing good on food so far. There we go. Now we've got some firewood coming in. Perfect. Now people are going to be warm and cozy. Look at that. We've got some logs. Now we've got some fuel, which is the firewood. 800. We're doing great. You know, maybe I'll increase that to 2,500. And we'll increase the wood to... yeah, let's go for broke. Just let it keep rolling in. This way we don't run out of fuel anytime soon, because we're going to have a lot of houses coming up. Maybe 1,500. Let's drop that down. One fat. Oh, ooh, there we go. 1,500. Perfect. Alright, so now we're going to need a blacksmith. Gotta have a town blacksmith, so let's find our little professionals here. I like to put them over here just because it's a little bit easier with the stockpile. And yeah, I'll do that. And we'll get ourselves a tailor in here. Gotta have somebody make some clothes. And we'll get them getting ready. Let's see how it's going down here. We're just low on... well, we don't have a builder. There's a couple builders right there. There we go. Now we're making some strides here. How y'all doing down here? Doing good, huh? You know, if you ever wanted to pause a building and you didn't want it to be built, oops, game save, you can just hit pause and it'll stop it from being built, which is great because if you want to have like a focus build, like for example, you want to have just this built first and nothing else, you can pause the rest and it will focus the workers onto that build, which is nice. So how are we doing here on supplies? We're getting low on coats and tools. So we're going to need some new tools here. So we need these guys built soon. Right now they're just focused on clearing some trees because we're so low on wood at first. That's looking good now. How are we doing over here? We have a herbalist, so let's assign one person here. There we go. And they're going to grow medicine, which is great. So I'm just going to go 800. Just crank it up, grow for broke, you know? That's all you got to do. If we need a new barn, we'll just build another barn. We're at 46% full, so that may be one of the next things to put in once we catch up here. Storage barn. And let's see. I like to put a little space between them. That way they have room to maneuver. And I'll put another one right there like so. And just pause that one for now. Because that's going to be up and coming. That's all. And I'll pause that one. There we go. Hunting cabin's catching up. Now since we've got so many fish, I'm almost wondering if I should pull some out of fishing. Here we go, I'll do that. Let's see, fishers. I'll pull 2 out of fishing to start doing other tasks. There we go. Buildings are really coming along here. Check that out. So let's add a couple more builders. How are we doing for tools? Tools and coats. Ooh, we're getting low on coats too. So let's we got to get these 2 focused right here. Gatherers, I'll put on pause. So all they have to do is just build it, I think. Yeah, all the materials are there. Just build the thing. Build it. Come on, people. Build your shacks. All right, let me do a clear. Just to get them to focus on what they're supposed to do. There we go. This might help a little. Alright, so that's the hunting cabin, so I'm going to assign a hunter. Well, actually, maybe 2 hunters. Because they're going to bring in the hide, which is going to bring in material made for coats. So we kind of need that. Alright, so blacksmith, we're getting there. Tailor, we're getting there. Need some more babies here. Come on, people. Keep cranking them out. Oh, 8 years old, 1 year old. They're getting there. They're getting up there. Well, that's a full house. Check that out. How are we doing here? 42%. We got some meat coming in. That's great. It's a little variety. People like that. People like variety. Really need to get... So let me pause. Well, I'll leave the housing up because housing is pretty easy to build. We need some lumber, so let's clear cut a little, just a little bit. Can I get some people here to cut some trees down? And I'll assign the builder as a laborer. Come on, go cut some trees. Gotta have that firewood coming in. People need to stay warm and toasty. You can see the people will bring in their inventories too, so they'll pull from here and put it into here. So, you know, they've got stuff to go on. Kind of helps with the offset. There we go. Now we've got one ready to build. So let me add a builder. There we go. So now the builder is going to go ahead and build this little house up. Come on. Save. Good. Save. Good. Alright. 39% full. We're doing pretty good. We got some leather coming in. Looks like they've used up all the venison. Oh, there's some more. Food production is doing well. Look at that. How are we doing on firewood? 1,500. Firewood fuel, 1,500. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting some more houses. So you see, the more you have houses, the better off you're going to be. But don't go overboard. You know, don't build too many to where you have too many. Just build them as you need them. See, as they're making babies, they need a place to live because they're getting married. They're having, you know, raising families and stuff. So there we go. That'll probably fill up pretty quickly. There we go. Look at that. Whoa, 10 years old. My God, they start early, don't they? So now we get this blacksmith. Hopefully, what do we need? We need stone, and that's it. So let me select stone. Stone. Can I get some stone harvested here? There we go. We need to get that blacksmith up and running quickly because we're going to run out of tools fast. Let's make that 150 for tools, 150 for clothing, and yeah, that'll be good there. There we go. We've got some coming in. A little more stone, please. Now later on you can build a quarry, which will let you harvest the stone, and you can build it up from there, which is great. What are we low on now? We're low on stone. Of course we are. Aha, there we go. We've got more laborers. So this is great. More people to do stuff. Let's do gatherer. So what I need to do is I'm going to unpause this one. Have them build the tailor next, because without clothes it's going to get nippy. You can see here it does get winter. There we go. So all they need is just a little more stone, and we're good. Now I'm sure you're noticing that on this housing, you have stone houses and you have the wood houses. The stone houses just they're a little bit warmer. They're, you know, they use less firewood, which is great, but in the beginning they're really hard to build. So just stick to building some wood houses till you get a strip of them. And another trick is you can use is build a boarding house. Now a boarding house is just a giant house where you can put all the refugees as they come in, or the you know, all the people that don't have a house, a place to live, and they can just sit here, which is great. So let me actually unpause that. Let them build this boarding house. The boarding house does not take a lot of supplies. Look at that. I mean, it's only 100 wood, 45 stone. So, I mean, it's no biggie. No big whoop. We need a blacksmith. So, there's a blacksmith. And we need a tailor. So, there's a tailor. Once the tailor decides to tailor stuff. There we go. She's going to be the new tailor. That's why she's running around saying, hey, I don't have a job, but you gave me a job. What do I do? What do I do? Alright, here we go. They're building it up now. Looks Looks like we've got a good amount of stone too, so that's great. Now, as you can see, this is why I put all these cutters next to things, just to make it quicker to dump all their supplies on. What are we low on now? We are low on stone. Stone is a big one. It seems to get you. Here's a tailor. Awesome. So the blacksmith is going to take the iron and turn it into tools. And then when you have tools, you're golden. And this actually has a mod on it, which allows the blacksmith to be used as a coal producer so we can then make steel. So I'm going to go ahead and just let that guy crank out some tools first because we can make that 2,000. Because we don't have a lot of tools left here, I'll show you. We've got 28 of them. I'd like to have around 150 just for the population to grow a little, Down to 4 coats. So, yeah, we're going a little low on coats. And later on we can get wool, but we don't have sheep yet. But we'll get into that eventually. So how's our boarding house coming? Just need more wood? Oh, that's not bad. So, let's go ahead and gather some trees. How about we just deforest a little? Bump that down to 1. There we go. Now we're getting some wood. And the other producer of wood is actually down here. Now, we've only got one person filling a slot, but, we can add more to the forester. There we go. So the forester has some more help. That'll help bring the wood in. Now what they do is the forester will actually plant trees and cut the trees, so it's not to completely deforest, it's just to, help clean it up. Naturally. Yeah. Let me get the metal out of the way too. Metal. There we go, we've got some metal here. That way we have a little supply coming up. Perfect, we've got our thing ready to build. So we've got one builder, and they're building it now. Now the boarding house is just huge. I like to build them kind of like partway through. It's just a place, if you have any emergencies, they can come here too. So let's say a house burnt down. If you have it on hard with, any kind of things going on, like a tornado or whatnot, they can come here to live. It's temporary housing for the homeless, really, is what it is. But it works great. They can supply their goods there, and it will also handle the big influx of, immigrants that come in. Which will happen eventually. Let's see how we're doing. We've got some houses here. Ooh, this guy's got... We got a good-sized family going on here. Oh, the other thing I can show you, you can do roads. Happy little roads. It'll make things... People can run a little quicker. Let's pop one in there. And rotate around. There we go. Just to make life easier. It's already hard enough for these poor people. And a little straight line down here. We're starting to look like a little town. Isn't that nice? Alright. So, let's get this built up. How are we doing? Let's add more people to build her. Got a good supply of firewood here, which is awesome. How are we doing food? Food's great. And we could probably add a few more hunters, because they're going to bring in the hides, so let me get another hunter down there. And do we have any medicine? Yeah, we got plenty. We got herbs coming in. That's great. So you can see this is our kind of like a temporary housing shack where people can, go if they don't have a home, which is great. All right. So blacksmith, I'm going to have you make some coal, and then we'll make some steel. Now, normally with the coal, you're going to have to, set up to like a mine, dig it into the center of the cliff. And same with metal, you can do the same. but you end up having a lot of fatalities, and it can really make problems. I'm going to unpause that one so they can build that. And unpause that so they can build here, because we're going to start running out of space soon. There we go. Storage barns don't take a lot, but they're great just to have them up so you have them. Always need a few extras. There we go. And we'll get that second, or third one started, rather. So, you know, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode right here. Let me go ahead and pause it. So, this is Glassic Gamer. I'd like to take this time to thank all my viewers and all my subscribers. Thank you all so very much. Without all of you, this wouldn't be a thing. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and comment below. And as always, if you have not done so already, please subscribe and stay glassy. Bye-bye.